wa barakatuh. Dear student, please welcome to Finance and Banking class. I am Nasir Farooq, lecturer at Greenfield School and College. Today, I am taking a special class for the student of class 9 and class 10. The subject name is Finance and Banking. The chapter name is Central Bank. This is my second lecture. Today, I would like to describe formations and management of central bank. This is most important topics. This is basically theoretical, totally theoretical chapter, and many and many MCQ questions and creative questions is given from these chapters. For these reasons, at first I would like to read the textbook, then I analyzed the important topics, most important topics from these chapters. So, dear student, uh, I hope all of you attention these lectures. At first, I read out the most important topics, the formations as management of central banks. So please everybody careful and listening in my lectures. First, without one or two expectations, all central bank of the world are formed under government ownerships. This is most important topics, especially government ownerships. Uh, we know that every country's whole of the world there is a special bank or central banks. The name of our countries or Bangladesh, the name of Bangladesh is central bank is Bangladesh Bank. So a Bangladesh Bank basically form or ownership of the government. So every central bank the ownership of government. Otherwise, we know that there are different kinds of banks, just likes of government bank, the non-government or private bank, specialized bank, just likes of Krishi Bank, investment corporations or ICB Bank, or BTBL Bank, Bangladesh Development Bank, Grameen Bank, BRAC Bank, and others extra. So the next line in Bangladesh central bank is known as Bangladesh Bank. This is most important. Bangladesh central bank is Bangladesh Bank. It's established the ownership of governments. The next line in Bangladesh Bank as a chief management governor and performing his responsibilities as a chief of executives, assistant government and cooperating the governors. Dear students, you can also see the specials box below. Inshallah, I am try to describe this box. The second parts in 1971 Bangladesh was born as an independent country. This is most important line, especially MCQ questions is given from this line. When Bangladesh was established or when Bangladesh became independent, then we can or you can answer or you answer in 1971 Bangladesh was established or Bangladesh was independent, being felt the necessity of central bank as a symbol of sovereignty with the intentions of economic restricting of the financial sectors. Bangladesh Bank start its journey on 31 October in 1972 by the order named as President's Orders 127 in the Dhaka office of the local deputy governor of the then State Bank of Pakistan. However, effecting from 16 December in 1971, this ordinance was declared as the permanent and active rule of Bangladesh Bank. Student, please careful this line because this is most important line, and many information is given from this line. At first, when Bangladesh was established, or when Bangladesh Bank was started its activities, at first in 31 October in 1972 by the order named as President Orders 127. So this is most important line, and this is most important information. How many or which numbers or which president's numbers orders was established in Bangladesh Bank, then you can answer 127 president's orders then established Bangladesh Bank. And the another informations uh, when or which banks replace or converted as Bangladesh banks, or from which banks converted as Bangladesh banks, then we can easily answer State Bank of Pakistan, because of the uh, the formations or the established of Bangladesh banks. The before established of Bangladesh banks, its uh, first name is was State Bank of Pakistan. However, effecting from 16 December in 1971, when Bangladesh was born or was independent, then Bangladesh Bank started its activities or its financial activities in 1971 or 16 December 1971. This ordinance was declared as the permanent and active rule of Bangladesh Bank. Bangladesh Bank is directed under the government ownerships and is controlled by the same governing body, of which the executive chief is governor. This is important information. So this is the important topics. Who is the chief of the Bangladesh banks, was, or what is the name chief of the Bangladesh bank? Then you can answer the chief of the Bangladesh bank is governor. Dear student, you can also see a special box. The top of the box at first name is governors. So uh, the governor number of governors of Bangladesh Bank is 1 persons. The deputy governor is 4 persons. Here also mentions 4 deputy governors and 12 executive directors and 1 financial advisors or advisors assist the chief executives. Moreover, Bangladesh Bank include other officials in its management. Look at the organism of Bangladesh Bank below. Dear student, first is governor, the second box is deputy governor. So deputy governor is 4 persons. This is most important topics. The executive of officers or executive directors, there are 12 persons. The financial advisors 1 persons. So the first 3 columns, this is most important for the student of class 9 and class 10, because of the all of the MCQ questions from these chapters is given at least the 3 columns, or which include is 3 columns. First columns is governors, then is deputy governors, third columns is executives, directors, and financial advisors. So financial advisors is 1 persons, executive directors 12 persons, deputy governors 4 persons, and governor 1 persons. And the name of the chief of the Bangladesh Bank is called governor. So dear student, on the basis of divisions, functions of Bangladesh Bank can be classified as follows: note issuing divisions, banking divisions, accounts division, administrative division, banking control division, bank auditing division, exchange control division, statistics divisions, secretariat divisions. So student, we can see the total divisions of 9. So this is most important topic. Say how many divisions are formed in Bangladesh banks is 9 divisions. Now I would like to describe the relationship between the central bank and the commercial bank from the viewpoint of economic activities, especially as a guardian of money market. Central bank is following the relationship with the commercial bank. This is most important informations for the student. The guardian of money market. At first, we have to know how many kinds of market. We know that there are two kinds of market. One is money market, the another is capital market. Money market. Money markets just like a market where which markets can sell uh, their their valuable assets or short-term assets, just like of treasury bill, pay orders, letter of credits, and any others. Short-term financial assets are sales and buy, which markets is called markets, and the capital markets is likes of a market where the long-term financial assets are sales and buy. uh, Sales and buying. So, the guardian of money market is Bangladesh Bank. The guardian of capital market is Bangladesh Security Exchange Commissions. The responsibilities between the central banks and commercial banks. The first important point is statutory reserves. Statutory reserves. It is obligatory for the commercial banks to maintain the fixed portions of their deposit as a statutory reserve with the central bank. This is important topics. Please, student, carefully this. At first, you have to know what is statutory reserves. When a commercial bank can take the loan from the can take loan from the customers or from the peoples, they can collected money. There are by different kinds of accounts, just like so current accounts, then fixed accounts, and current accounts, savings accounts. So there are three kinds of accounts. By three kinds of accounts, a commercial bank can collected money from the people. Uh, the part of the monies, one part of those monies can deposits or reserves with the central banks must be. This part of this monies is called statutory reserve. Clearing house. Central bank provide the clearing house facilities to the commercial bank, and thus a good relations creates between them. uh, uh, the third important topics is working paper. A commercial bank has to send weekly or monthly working paper to the central bank. By analyzing the informations of the working paper, central bank gives guidance to the commercial bank. This is important topics. Every commercial banks, every schedules and non-scheduled banks, they should be send their working activities or their activities weekly or monthly. They should be sent their activities to the central bank, and central bank analyzes, and central bank what are the responsibilities, what are the rules and regulations, and commercial banks always maintains and always following the rules and regulations of central banks. By applying this, central banks and commercial banks, they are communicated, and the relationship, they can make the relationship between the central bank and commercial banks. Liquidity, the five numbers important topics is liquidities. Every commercial bank has to maintain specific portions of total deposit as liquid asset, and central bank always mentions the liquidity portions of the commercial bank to protect the client's interest. Dear student, this is the important topics. At first, you have to know what is liquidity. When commercial bank can collected money from the customers or from the people, then they can divide it, or the commercial bank divided the total money into two part. One part they remain in hand, and another part they invested in any others commercial business or any others sectors. uh, the one part which they remaining in hand, it's called liquidities. The rule as a guardians, central banks acts as a guardians of the commercial banks, the lender of the last resource. Central bank provide loan to the commercial banks. This is important when a commercial banks can make crisis, can face crisis the liquidities, then they collected money from any others bank. But when the commercial bank cannot able to collected money from others bank, then at last uh, they can collected money as a loan from the commercial, from the central banks. That's why lender of the last resource. That's why it's called the commercial sorry, the central bank is lender of the last resource. Benefit of scheduling, central bank provide advice, guidance, financial support to the scheduled banks. The nine important topics is bank client relationships. We know that when we take the benefit, when we take the loan from any bank, then then we are called the client, and the bank is the bankers. That's why when the commercial bank take loan from the central banks, then it's called, then commercial banks calls is client, and the central bank is bankers. So a bank provide loan to the clients, and clients keep their savings in the bank as a deposit. Assistance, central banks implements its plans and policy thought commercial banks. The last numbers or the 11 numbers, banker of the all banks, central banks is closely related with the commercial bank as a banker of the others banks. So dear student, this is the important topics for from these chapters. I hope you can understand, and if you have or if you face any problems, uh, you can mention in inbox. I will try to solve your problems. And no more today. Take care your health. Stay home. Stay